Today's tea time indulgence is a lemon and poppy seed tea cake, a great cake to come together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon as we get to creating this with the most fantastic of glazes. Making cakes for me is always about the largest of batches, sharing the love. You can divide this recipe by half or even by 1/4. So into my stand mixer, I've got 450 grams of salted yellow butter along with 450 grams of superfine sugar or caster sugar. We're just going to allow this to blitz really well together. Having allowed the salted butter and the sugar to actually cream up and get nice and aerated, it's time now to sift the flour or just mix it in. So 450 grams of refined flour with 4 teaspoons of baking powder. We're just going to mix it up really well along with about a teaspoon of some regular salt into the mix. Just allow it to mix well so that everything emulsifies together really well. A generous splash of some natural bourbon vanilla, so nearly about a teaspoon. I'm just eyeballing in some, along with the zest of 3 limes going in. And this is what's going to give it that burst of freshness. Now as we get to mixing this up on the slowest possible speed, it's time to drop in the eggs. I like to do them 2 at a time, 8 eggs altogether. In goes the next 2 eggs, the next 2, and finally the last 2. With all that heavy work done, now it's only time to just take 2 tablespoons of these gorgeous sweet seeds, that's the poppy seeds, and mix them in before adding the flour into the mix. I like to add the flour in about 2 or 3 batches so that it mixes really well. So the first batch going in, we're just going to lightly fold the entire creation up. All this needs now is to go into a lined mold and ready to bake. Lightly smoothen the surface out. Into a preheated oven, this goes at 160 on the fan mode or 180 degrees Celsius in an old-fashioned oven for just about 50 minutes till it rises, and it's a perfect treat to enjoy. Hot out of the oven, I'm just going to give it some holes with the cake tester or a bamboo skewer, so that that gorgeous glaze can go right in. You need to do this when this is hot so that the flavors just intensify and merge with each other. With that done, out here I've got 120 grams of superfine sugar or caster sugar and the juice of 3 limes going right into it. We're just going to mix the 2 up and pour it on top. Slathering this on top allows the lemony goodness to seep right within the cake, and the sugar forms that perfect snowy white crust on top. Now technically this glaze is so decadent that it's perfect all by itself, but you can always style it up with some candied fruit just to elevate it to the next level. Or go right ahead and just use some rose petals as well to style this creation up. I hope you enjoyed creating my version of a lemon and a gorgeous poppy seed cake. The flavors are sharp, intense, and a perfect tea time snack. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button. Stay safe, stay blessed, and more importantly, don't forget to leave a comment below.